Hey guys, it's your girl Isha, truly walking by faith, and we are back with another video. That's right, guys, I said back with another one. So, your girl is outside, and the only reason y'all getting these videos back to back like this is because I'm actually off for spring break. So, I figured this would be a great way for me to get some watch hours in, to help build up my channel. And so, because of that, I'm dropping these videos back to back. But let's start off with the intro before I start running my mouth. Hey guys, it's your girl Isha, truly welcome my faith, and I'm back with another video. That's right, guys, I said back with another one. If this is your first time here, I would like to say welcome. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, you already know, rock with me, I rock with you. My channel focuses on affordable fashion, thrifting, and lifestyle. And if that seems like something you would be interested in, I would love to have you stick around. So hit that subscribe. Why? Because I'm a vibe. Anyway, guys, I'm just out here in these streets, like I was saying. I'm off this week, for spring break. And I'm out here. I'm outside, y'all. That's why y'all see me looking all over the place. So I'm not going to be able to really give y'all too much eye contact. But y'all know, we here. Anyway, guys, I don't know. It's just something about when you get in your car and you start driving, especially when you by yourself. It really, brings a lot of thought. And so, because I'm sitting here thinking, I was like, why don't I turn on my camera and run my mouth? So, I'm not really talking about nothing. I don't really have a real topic, but it's like having somebody with you when you ride by yourself. And that's what I'm doing. I'm riding by myself. I'm going to hang out. Your girl is single, so she's not in a relationship. So I be just hanging out, having a little bit of fun with my friend. Ain't nothing going on. I seen some roadkill, y'all, and it was, I don't know what the heck it was, but it was big and nasty looking, so that's what that was about. But anyway, guys, yeah, so I'm actually, like I was saying, I'm single, and I have to say, being single, it gives you a lot of time to really sit and process who you are as a person, because I was always in long-term relationships. I was always in long-term relationships. I've never been married, but that was just my choice growing up. Not really having that, not really having too much inspiration to be married. Because it wasn't around me. My aunts weren't married. My mom wasn't married. Like after my grandparents, I don't know, my aunts and my mom and them must have said, the heck with this marriage stuff. So it wasn't really, nothing that I felt like I needed to do because I didn't see it, so I didn't really know what it was. And like I said, not growing up in church, I didn't really I didn't really understand it or know like this is what you're supposed to be doing. And so for me, I never had that inspiration, even though I was engaged to be married. I was once engaged to be married, but we didn't go forward with that. And now I sit here and I say thank you. I say thank you, God, for what you didn't allow. Sometimes we want people in our life, or we think that these people should be in our life. And when it doesn't work out, at the time, you hurt. You're hurt behind it. You're like, dang, I really wanted to be with this person, or, I thought this is what I needed. And it's not. And so when time goes by and you're allowed to sit back and you look at things, you're like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you for what you did not do. Because I couldn't see it at the time, but now I'm like, nah, that wouldn't have been a good marriage. That would not have been a good marriage. So I'm thankful for that. And then I had other relationships, other relationships that came along. and it didn't work out. And now I'm at a place where I find peace in being single. Don't get me wrong, there's times when I miss being in a relationship, because you want that one person that you have where you just with that person all the time, and y'all kick it and y'all just have fun and y'all understand each other, and you don't have to pretend to be anybody else but yourself. So that's when you want to be in a relationship. But then when you think about all of the drama and all of the arguing and things like that, it's like, baby, leave me single, leave me alone. I don't have to answer to nobody. I pack up and go when I want to. I come in when I feel like it. All of those type of things that, when you're in a relationship, you can't do that. You have to, have some respect for your partner. So you have to, kind of be checking in and letting them know what's going on, and vice versa. But being single, it's not bad, y'all. It's not bad. I've always been in relationships the majority of my life. So I never really was single, for a long period of time. And so this has been the longest that I've been single. And, besides, a little dating here and there, but nothing serious. And I'm enjoying my space. And I think that's why so many people say it's not good to be single for too long, because then you get to see really what it is, and you like, no, I'm good. I don't want to be in no more relationships. But, I don't speak that over my life. I'm not saying I don't want to be in no more relationships. I just want somebody that's authentic. And in this day and time, that's hard to find. People just pretend, and they want to be over here, they want to be over there. It's like, at what age do y'all grow up? What age do y'all feel like I had enough of being outside? For men. Even some women are like that. But for me, I never was like that. I never was the outside type of woman, gotta be in this relationship, that relationship. It's like, when I rock with you, I rock with you. And I'm locked in. Even when it's good or when it's bad, sometimes they get on your nerves. A lot of times they get on your nerves. But, it's cool to be in a relationship. It's cool to have that person, like I said, your best friend. Because that's really what you want when you're in a relationship. At least that's what I want when I'm in a relationship. I want to be with my best friend. I want to be with my person. I don't want to be with this one and that one and that one. And for a long time I was like, I want to be married. And I want to be married for all the religious reasons. But then there's times where I'm like, I don't want to be married, because so many marriages end up in divorce. And it's to a point where it's scary. That's why you really got to ask for God to send your person. Because I feel like if God sent your person, then we in it. We in this, for the long run. Not just a good time, And that's really what I want. I really was sitting here and I was driving and I was thinking, and I was like, if I was in a relationship right now, me and my person would probably be just riding. Because right now, that's what I'm doing. I wish y'all could see the scenery, but I can't show y'all the scenery because I'm driving and I don't have a case to hold a phone holder. I just have y'all propped up on my screen, so I can't hold it because I get a ticket. I'm on the highway and they be sitting in the cut waiting, so can't do that. So for that reason, I can't show y'all what's going on, but I could just talk to y'all and tell y'all how I feel. But I was just sitting here thinking that, and I was like, dang, if I was in a relationship, me and my person, we could be out here just riding around, and I like to be outside. That's what I am. I like to be outside doing things, and nothing crazy, but I do like to be outside. But at the same time, I'm a homebody, so make it make sense. I like to be outside with my person vibing, but I don't like to be, I'm past that outside in the club turning up. What? I'm past that stage. Let me wipe up my screen. I feel like it's dirty. Hold on. Not looking for a minute. Let's see. Okay, I feel like that's a little bit better. Halfway through the video, right? Then I'm like, oh, my screen is dirty. This is what y'all get when you rocking with your girl. Anyway, guys, so I was just saying, sometimes being in a relationship, you feel like, oh, I want to be single. And then when you're single, you're like, oh, I want to be in a relationship. I don't know. But I found a lot of peace being by myself. I have to say, I found a lot of peace, being by myself, for a long period of time now. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I get, people that shoot they shot. But I'm like, listen, I don't got time for no nonsense. I don't want no baby mama drama. I don't want none of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm at an age now where if you don't have big kids, baby, I ain't the one. Because I don't want nobody with little kids. I'm sorry. I don't have any little kids anymore, and I want us to be able to pick up and go when we need to go. I don't want it to be like, oh, this weekend I have to be with my kid. Oh, my son or daughter is sick, and I have to. Call me selfish, but that's where I'm at in my life, And I guess it's just because I've done that, been there, done that, you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm being selfish, it's just that I've done that. And now I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want any more relationships with little kids. I want it to be about us. I want us to be able to pick up and go. Like, I'm almost a grandmother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be a grandmother. I'm at that age, but I could be a grandmother now. So I don't want to be running behind little Pookie. I don't want to be running behind little Pookie and little mama. I don't want to do that no more. I love kids, and if it's your grandkids and we hanging out with your grandkids for a little weekend, okay, that's cool. But other than that, I'm good. And I need you to have your own. I need us to be, able to bring what we have together and not you in all kind of debt. You got this going on, you have that going on. I don't want it. Well, like I said, my daughter's about to be 16, so I don't want nobody with kids that's young. She about to be 16, and I'm about to pack her bags and put her on the next bus, ship her out. So you think I want to deal with somebody else's little babies? I'm sorry, but I don't know, guys. That's just, some things I was just sitting here thinking about. I don't know, what's y'all opinion? Y'all think, relationships is worth it these days or not? Because I feel like nowadays, there's no loyalty. There's no respect. People just lie. Lord, they lie. Listen, I feel like as adults, give me the option to be with you if you have somebody else. Let me decide. But I just think a lot of these men is just selfish, and they just want to be with this one, they want to be with that one, and they can't tell you, oh, I'm in a relationship with someone. So, well, me, I already know. I've never been that girl that's gonna play second best, not knowingly. Now, not to say that it hasn't happened to me. I've probably been a couple of number twos and didn't realize it, but I'm never going to say, oh, okay, yeah, I'll be second best. No, I'm never doing that, But I understand some women is like, listen, I don't mind. He can go home to her, be up in her face. I just want to have fun with him, be his little side chick and side piece. And is we still vibing? Oh, shucks, I think I had to start y'all back up, but yeah, I had to start y'all back up, but I'll connect the video, put y'all back on one, whatever. Anyway, that's just really my take on that, guys. I just wanted to know, what do y'all think? Y'all like this new dating pool? Is this new dating pool after a certain age? Does this dating pool suck real bad? Are these men just out here just never gonna grow up, always entertaining the next one? Or dang, Or is it to a point where some guys is really willing to settle down and be with one person? Or is that just something that they constantly lust for, something new, something different? I don't even know if it's because they want a variety. Do they get tired? I always wonder that, like, as a man, what is it? Do y'all get tired of one woman and y'all just feel like y'all need to move on? Or is it that you just haven't found your person, and so you just like having fun and entertaining this one, that one? Or do you think that this is, what you're going to do for the rest of your life, from the next person to the next person? I just feel like when you're doing all that, you're picking up all these different spirits, and then you be trying to figure out why there's no peace in your life. You can't have peace in your life when you're just going from bed to bed to bed. All them different spirits you picking up. I don't know. That's my take, guys. Anyway, I guess that's it. Me rambling and running my mouth, talking about nothing. But just when you're driving, sometimes you stop and you be thinking about things. So that's what that is. But anyway, guys, thank you for sitting and listening to my nonsense. Until the next one, y'all, it's your girl Alicia, truly walking by faith, and I catch you in the next one. Peace.